Hello, it is me again, SubZeroExtabyte, and today we are going to see some crafting recipes from back in my day. Well, I guess it wasn't really only my day but a couple of people their day. But anyways, we are here in this amazing area that is totally flat, and I like flat. No mountains, we could build something amazing here, but that is not really why we are here, so let's not build something really big, but let's just be humble and build a little thing that is just nice. But we are just going to put down some wood planks, and we are just going to make a little square out of this, and we are also going to remove the dirt floor, and we are going to place a nice laminated floor out of wood, and that is going to look really nice, and then we could walk around here and it will be nice. And I just hope that there aren't those little sharp wooden things that get stuck in your fingers, well, in your feet in this case, if you would like to walk barefoot in your little house. Yeah, those little splinters, that is really annoying to me. You have to remove them and stuff, and they hurt a bit, and it is just overall an annoying experience. But this house is going to be the coziest house of the entire neighborhood. That doesn't exist. No, I am living here all alone. If some of you would like to come along and show me your best house, then that would be appreciated. I have a really large flat area where all of you could build and stuff, and it would just be nice if we all had little cozy houses. And this is all going to be nice. My house is not really that advanced. I really just want a little cozy house. I don't really want to have an advanced house with all kinds of things and such. I am just going to have a little cozy house, and this is just going to be really nice. I am standing still here because I am calculating how this house is going to look, and I just saw that this house will look simplistically amazing. But yeah, I am looking at it in my mind, and I just know that this is going to look like a little wooden plank block with a door, but it will be nice. You guys just have to trust me right now. It is all going to look just great, don't even worry. But the roof is almost done, and it is not an advanced roof, it is just a nice flat roof, and it is just nice. And that is just amazing. But it is now done, and now it looks really nice, and it is just amazing like this. We just need a door, and then the outside is all done, and it looks just great. So, we're just going to have this really nice little thing, and it is just going to be amazing on the inside as it is from the outside. We hang some light, and it already looks really cozy. We need a couple cozy light holder things, also known as torches, and my OCD was killing me when our door was more to the left than to the right, so we are going to have a double door in this small house. Yeah, you heard it right, I am also a simple man, and I like the double door technique as well as other people like that. So, we have this cozy little house now that is all done, only the furniture part needs to be implemented, and when we have nice furniture, then the entire house will be done, and then we won't need any other stuff anymore. And you guys might think, why is Sub standing still so much now and then? Well, that is because my brain is processing how this house is going to look before I do something to it. And I thought in my head, like, what is it going to look like with these flat wide windows? And my head was like, go for it, Sub, it will look amazing. So, when my mind tells me that it is going to look great, then I believe that it will look great, and then I make it great, and then it actually is great. So that is really nice. And don't you guys think that these windows look great, with the natural lighting and stuff? And these crafting tables, we need a lot of crafting tables. That is why we are making this video. I am going to show all of you cool crafting recipes, and it is all going to be amazing. But I don't really like the coziness with the torches. Instead, we need more crafting tables. You can never have enough crafting tables, trust me. And now we have a lot of crafting tables, and it is even smaller, and how smaller your house, how cozier your house. And we just don't have enough crafting tables, so we need to expand, and the floor is a great beginning with expanding with more crafting tables. Yes, even more than there are right now. And yes, that is really necessary. And now we are going to place a lot of crafting tables in the roof, and from down here inside of the house you can't even see that they are crafting tables, but from the side and from on top of the roof you could probably see that those are crafting tables. Yeah, I was right. And we don't really need to have the roof look really great or anything, so we are just going to leave it like this. We have a flat roof, so no one will see that it is even made out of crafting tables. So we are good with that. But now I am just taking some stuff that was also back in my day stuff, and I am going to make even more stuff with all of that stuff, so it is going to be amazing stuff. And you guys are going to be like, wow, did they have that in the old days as well? And then I am going to be like, yeah, of course. It was amazing the old days. You didn't have no submarine bases with those weird guardian fish and stuff. It was just the most simple thing ever and it was just great. And now we have some stuff and it is going to turn into something amazing in one of these crafting tables that I have. I have enough so I don't really need to choose. Well, I need to choose but it doesn't really matter which one I take. But we need 3 wood plank things, 1 iron, a shield and some magenta wool. 3 magentas to be exact. And then you need to make it like I am making it right now. And you need the iron right there and then nothing shows up. But back in the days you could have a colored shield and then the shield was just amazing. And you could have different clans or whatever and then the one clan would have the color magenta just like us. And the clan that wasn't really that keen on pink would have green or something like that. And then you could tell who your teammates were and it was just amazing. But we have now just to showcase to all of you guys at home, I pretended that I created that shield. But it isn't in the game anymore so you can't really craft that shield anymore. But anyways we are going to craft a whole bunch of old things that old people would craft on Minecraft back in the days. Some call it the golden days but some call it not the golden days. There is so much new stuff in Minecraft if you compare the very old ones to the newest one right now. But I am going to take you all on a trip to back in the original Minecraft stuff. And those were the golden ages as I said to some. I enjoyed those days but these days are just too amazing. They are able to implement so much new stuff and things that people had never thought of. And that is something that is just wonderful. But I am just searching for that one thing and I just can't find it. Wait, no, hold up, I am just going to continue searching. It must be around here somewhere. But I will find it eventually. We just need to keep our hopes up to what we are searching, which is still a surprise for you guys. What is Sub going to do with 3 iron and mystery items? Well, I am not sure either mate, but you are going to see in just a couple of seconds. Don't worry. Wait, Sub just took even more iron. Don't tell anyone guys, but I am taking the stuff that I need and you guys will see. But as you can see, you place the iron like I just placed it like that. And then the other 3 iron you need to place on the opposite side and then you take the powered rail and like that is the thing that you get from it and stuff. So if you guys didn't know how baby powered rails were born, this is the way. If a mama rail and a daddy rail want to have a baby, they knock on this door of this house that I built and I have a very good reputation and they just tell me, Sub, I want this and that, and then I am going to get to work and I make that for them. And that is how baby rails are born. You unfortunately can't do that with trains. Those trains come out of eggs, and you can make them. So yeah, the more you know I guess. But with our little go outside and explore bit, we are back in the house and we are going to hang some torches like we just did because it was really dark in here and I am afraid of monsters and I don't want them in my house, so I prevent that stuff by hanging torches. Better preventing than healing or something like that. Yeah, you heard it here first. But anyways, we are taking some nice sticks and stuff, and then we need to head over to like the things where the blocks are, and then with 4 sticks and 1 wool block then you basically have enough. And then you put those 8 sticks to the side and then the 1 wool block that you are left with, you place that baby thing in the middle as I am going to show you as I am ready with placing the sticks. And then you take that wool block that you have somewhere in your inventory and then you take it and drag it to the middle and then actually place it there, and then, boom, there you go, 1 painting for you. Well, 2 for me because I already have 1 in my inventory because I am a bad boy and I thought ahead of my time and I already took 1. And we can now decorate our cozy house with some paintings. And because I am creative because it would take way too long to find all that stuff, I can even place more than the 2 paintings that I originally had. And now we just need to take some gorgeous blocks that are made out of the great gold that you can find in the mines, and then you take 1 apple and then like, we need to go outside and then we are going to make something amazing outside while all of you guys and including me are waiting for this amazing crafting recipe that holds an apple and 8 golden blocks. What could it be? Well, you guys probably already know what it is going to be, but some of you might not know, so that is just great. But we have a nice garden now which we basically needed. All that grass is just plain ugly and we don't really need all that grass, so we are going to make just like a castle has such a thing that keeps the bad guys away. And because I am afraid of the monsters that might want to get a hold of my ancient inventions, this is the best thing that could happen. And now we have a bit of a castle feeling thing. So now me and my little crafting house are protected from the evil that is the monsters. And now all my crafting tables that all have feelings can now feel safe, and they only have to be afraid of that cow that is standing here outside. But if I want even more protection, I can make fences around my castle water thing. I can't remember the name of it, so I am just going to call it a castle water thing if that is alright with you guys. So now if I am done with this fence thing, then my crafting table will be protected to all evil that is going around in this world. Like those celebrities or kings and queens and those highly protected people are just dumb. Why don't they just take a bucket of water and a shovel, or why don't they hire people to take such things and then they just copy what I am doing right now? But no, instead of that they hire people with guns and stuff and then they also feel safe. But this is way cheaper and more top quality stuff. Of course having guards with guns is pretty cool, but I mean, are guards with guns cooler than this water around your house and around the water fence? I am not sure about that, but it might be. But to my opinion it is not so. I am not going to hire people with guns. I am just fine like this. I am safe in here, and now it is time to show all of you how this thing is going to be made. So, as you can see, you just place those things. Wait, no, I forgot something. Sorry, I just forgot. But you do that again, and then if you have everything in place, then you created a golden apple. And that is how the ancient Minecraft players needed to create a golden apple. We didn't have no golden nuggets back in the days. All of you kids with your luxury and stuff, we needed to dig way more gold than you kids. We needed to mine really hard, but it was all worth it when you took a bite out of that apple. So now we have a golden apple as well, and it feels so good to take a trip back in my memories from back in the day, and it feels just like when I was mining with my buddies and we were in trouble, so all of us took a bite out of a golden apple. And that is just amazing that something like this can still be relieved. But now we are going to do something even more amazing. We need some wood and a wooden shovel, and when we have that we need to take a boat, but not back in the day. And then let's go outside, and because we have water we can make something amazing. But wait, before we do that, let's place some nice trees around the area, so our house is a bit more camouflaged. And what I learned from Roblox games is when your enemy can't see you, you can't die. So if we implement that same tactic to our house, then our house is invisible to all of the bad things that can happen in this world. So, if it can be seen, it can be harmed, and if it can be harmed, then my crafting tables feel safe, and when they feel safe I feel safe, and then everything is safe. So now we have some trees around our house, and our house is not that tall, so it can be seen when you just look at the trees. You might be able to see the light from the torches, but we need that, otherwise the zombies and the bad guys can just spawn in front of my door on my lawn, and I don't want that. So now we have a lot of trees, and we could fit a couple more in here so it is extra camouflaged, and then our house is like John Cena from WWE. And then when you get close, my house will just say, "You can't see me," just like the great John, and then all of a sudden you can't see my house, and then it is really invisible, and then it will be strange. When you want to leave, then you walk against my house, and then you wonder why you can't go further, but you can see my house, but my house can see you. And that is the power of John Cena, that can also be implemented in Minecraft, as you can see. But did you guys like when just a minute ago I said that my house wasn't that tall and you couldn't see it through this amazing forest? Well, just because my house now has the spirit of John Cena, I am going to place a root on it just because I can, and you can't see my house anyway. And maybe the attic can be my living room. I don't really have myself one of those. I could also use a bed in the chest to store my stuff and then just sleep in. Well, the bed to sleep in. I won't sleep in the chest. That would be pretty weird. If you would just be lost in the woods and you open a chest and just a random person is sleeping in that chest, and then you find a bed next to the chest and you also want to sleep, and then the bed opens and then there are a couple of stacks of diamonds. Well, that would be pretty neat. So now my side roof just needs to get done, and when that is done I think my little house that is unable to be seen looks pretty great then. Does it not? I like the simplicity of my house. It is just wood planks and the matching color of the planks with the fences, and then the roof from stone. Just great. So, simple. Amazingness at its best. But do you guys know what else is amazing? How you made boats back in the days. You needed the things that I have in my inventory, and then you place a shovel with it, and then you would get a boat. You might have never noticed that there is a shovel on the side of the boat, but that is why there actually is a shovel. But they removed it, probably because making a shovel is too much effort if you could also just place 5 wood planks. So that is probably why they did it, and it is pretty great. So now I think I have showed you a couple of those ancient crafting techniques that have been advanced by the smarter people of Minecraft, and now I think it is way more pleasant. And now it was a nice video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video as well. I am sorry that there aren't really that much ancient crafting techniques, but I showed you the ones that were available. And now it is that time to say goodbye again.